Alright. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is the Cascade Statements from Gearworks.com and the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube, as well as the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube, back with another episode of the Replication Anecdotes, which is my sub-brand label for Let's Play videos featuring me playing anything in the simulation genre or loosely related thereof. We're, as almost always, here at the start of a production week. We're on a new live stream setup, so gonna have to check a couple things out along the way, make sure everything's copacetic. We're gonna be getting a little bit sweaty tonight, muddy, really, playing some Dirt Rally 2.0, one of my favorite games franchises by Codemasters, arguably laying claim to being the industry's best development team and studio for making racing games. We're going to be getting started here. I'm going to step away not too long into the stream to go get my coffee. It took me quite a while to get everything set up tonight, even though this setup is a little simpler. I also just need to check and verify that I've got good voiceover commentary coming out in the live stream. So if you can give me 1 sec. So one of the things that I don't like with this setup is in order to adjust the in-game volume, I gotta walk around to the streaming PC. I may actually have to dump the live stream. I'm hoping that's not the case, but check how much I have the audio jacked up here. Assists and preferences. It's not quite what I was looking for. Here we go, audio. So everything is turned up all the way. Well, the EQ is flat. Not really crazy about that. Voice chat does not need to be on. Love me some racing games. Let's just check and see what graphics are set on. That's good enough for now. Not going to worry too much about everything else. This game, I've only played a few times this year. My Team Free Play and the World Series. Access the latest events. Platform store. Hopefully we won't have to dive into microtransactions tonight. Garage and staff. Really just want to start getting some track underneath my feet. Career rally in progress. Rally cross. The daily challenge. A number of daily challenges. Delta daily. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff. So do I want to try the weekly challenge? Whew, 9 stages? Correct entitlements access is kinda... You need the season pass. Alright. You got me, Codemasters. We'll just check into the career mode then. Ocean Beach Sprint Reverse, Hawke's Bay, New Zealand. I've got 160K. I guess I'm gonna not necessarily try to get a new vehicle until after I clear this event. What the flock? So we're playing this on PC, by the way. So I'm in first. This is not event. This is event 5 of 6. I mean, I guess I shouldn't get too super wrapped around the axle about like where I am or how I'm doing.
30. 4 left tightens into 5 right.
So one of the things
4 left. Good luck.
I know you guys know that I do a ton of commentary while I'm playing this. Now, my ish tonight.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 30.
Is when I'm playing
into 5 right.
when I'm playing a rally game, I can't do as much voiceover as I normally do.
2 right long. Opens.
Also, the last time I played this, I'm pretty sure I played
Into 6 right of a crest.
with my wheel and pedals.
To 1 left long tight.
With the restaging of the studio, one of the decisions I made was...
Into 2.
No.
Crest.
Can I restart that? Yes, I've got 4 restarts. Crikey. I decided I'm only putting... I decided with all my gaming peripherals, I'm going to put my gaming peripherals with one PC. I'm not going to constantly shift them around, which is what I previously used to do. I'm really not sitting in the same general posture that I normally do either for playing with the controller. Dirt Rally 2.0 is really a game of feel with the vehicle. It's a lot of nuance. A lot of partial analog inputs. It's tough. Hard for a player out here. As you can see, almost went off the edge there.
Opens into 2 left.
Game can be very unforgiving within like just a couple millimeters of movement.
Into 4 left.
There's hell on wheels with wheel and pedals.
Cut. Into 6 right, don't cut. Into turn 2 left long.
I was able to hold things together pretty well then when I played this back in the spring.
Opens tightens 3.
Because I'm playing on a much larger display
Into 3 right tightens.
this time.
6 left. 6 right. Into
One of the
1
rearrangements I made in the studio was to grab the TV that I normally use to play on consoles
into 6 right. And keep left into 1
and
right
use it
long.
as my display for what is technically the secondary studio PC, which is what I'm gaming on tonight.
Into flat left. 30. 5 right long. Opens of a crest. Into 4 left.
So usually,
Into 3 right. Into caution. 4 left long. Tightens 3. Don't cut through narrow gate.
I don't know if I'm going to adjust my seating position. Usually, for racing games, I actually drop the gaming chair down
Left long tightens. Into
to the lowest position
2 left tightens.
and kind of lean forward a bit in the chair. Get off that! Come on! Straighten up, boy!
Into 4 left.
I was running 5th
5 right long.
at the last speed gate check. Progress gate check.
Into 6 left of a crest. Opens, keep right of a 60. 3 left. Into 4 right.
Speeds on this muddy road can
Left, very long.
quickly get too high for the brakes to be able to compensate when they're sliding around in the mud. Holy crikey, I'm in 1st.
2 right tightens.
Go on! Push it!
Opens. Into 3 left long.
Of course, that's where you can get ahead of yourself.
Right. Opens of a crest.
Too fast and go right off the edge.
Right tightens.
Really need to shut up and listen to my navigator. Easy.
Opens.
9 seconds down. Dang it! From
Into
1st to
3
7th? How'd that happen?
Into 5 right. left, very long, opens. And 5 right of a crest, opens long of a crest through narrow grid. And keep left of a crest, into 4 right, into slow, 2 left, tightens, don't cut. Into 3 right of a crest, into unseen, don't cut, 1 left long, tightens.
Man, the car gets so upset at the slightest
Don't cut, 5 left. Into don't cut,
disagreement
1
with the
right long.
terrain. Oh no!
Opens.
And this is one of the few games where like the force feedback actually like jacks me up. Where I'm trying to maintain my grip in a turn.
Opens of a crest. Into 3 left. And 5 right of a crest. Opens long of a crest.
Yeah, I mean, I basically have to use tons of counter steer just to keep this thing pinned to the track the whole time.
Into turn 1 right tightens.
Whoa, no, 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 what's that, what's that, what's that? Is the game locking up? Come on. I have no idea what that was. Supposed to be 3 positions though.
5 right of a crest. Very long tightens.
Oh, you...
Into 4 left long. Caution. Tightens bad. Into 4 right long. Opens of a crest. 30.
No!
5 left tightens of a crest. Into 5 right.
Holy shala. And the question becomes, am I going to be mad about finishing 10th? I don't know. That lockup in the corner was trash, but...
6 right of a crest long. Into slow turn unseen. Open hairpin left. Don't.
I have certainly done worse on a difficult track like this before.
Into 6 right of a crest.
Still fairly early going in my career in this game.
Slow 20.
Haven't really gotten into the modern car era yet. Got a hairpin coming up here.
Keep right of a 30. Crest.
Oh.
3 left long.
Being a trash panda tonight. It is, of course, my first time.
Into 4 right long. Opens of a crest.
Trying to lay down some miles on the track.
Into 3 left. Opens of a crest.
So, yeah, I think this is one of these things that
Over finish.
I didn't realize the first time I was playing is I get misled. I get misled by those times.
Check the times.
Because it initially comes up showing that you're doing a lot better than you think you are. And then what happens is I see the initial position and then I don't look, but you see the initial position with no time posted. And then I often fail to then look up later to see what my actual time was. Which, as you can see, it'll fluctuate from saying, hey, you're in first to, oh no, you're actually in 10th. Really kind of aggravates me the way that's presented on the screen. Wait, what? But actually, overall, I'm in first in the event standings. So stage time is 11th. But overall, I'm first. Yeah, let's go with that then. I'm in first. Chivo, Hawke's Bay, New Zealand. About the seat position is okay. What I don't like is
Starts crest into one left.
I just don't like having
two
my
right, tightens one.
forearms up on the table. All right, here we go. Video games.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Shala!
Crest into one
Oh
left.
man, I didn't. Oh, hold on. You gotta lower these arms, right? Come on, Corsair gaming chair. Okay, there we go.
Into caution, 2 right, tightens 1.
Now, if you're not familiar with rally, the way it works is
Into don't cut, 2 right,
the
tightens.
smaller a number, the navigator calls out, the tighter the turn.
2 left.
So when he calls out ones and twos, it's hella tight.
6 right, into 5 left, and 2 right tightens, into 1 left, opens, into 3 right tightens, into 3 left, into 1 right tightens, into 2 left, into 5 right, into 4 left, into 4 right long, opens 30,
Sun's in my eyes here.
4 right of a crest, into 2 left,
20th. Drone.
into open hairpin right, into 6 left of a crest, into 4 right tightens, into 3 left long, tightens open hairpin left, opens, into 5 right, 30, 4 left long, into don't cut 4 right,
If you're coming up into chat,
left long, tightens,
like I was saying, I do apologize.
into 2 right long,
Really trying to focus this track, concentrate on what my navigator's saying.
long over double crest through gate, into 3 right tightens, into 6 left, and 2 right tightens, into 6 left long, opens tightens, 3 left don't cut, into 4 right long, opens, into 2 right long, tightens of a crest, into 2 left tightens, into 2 right tightens, into 3 left, 30, 4 right long, tightens 3, opens of a crest, into 5 left, into 1 right tightens, into don't cut, open hairpin left, opens 30, 2 left tightens, into 3 right long, into 3 left long,
Up into third.
2 right extra long, opens of a crest, into 1 left tightens,
Come on, come on, come on.
into caution, open hairpin right, into 2 left, into 2 right, into 3 left long, open hairpin right tightens. Into open hairpin left.
What? Am I going the right way?
Opens of a crest.
I didn't freaking understand which way that was supposed to go.
2 right
I hesitated for a second, not sure if I should go left or not.
into 3 left. Into 3 right. 30. 2 right long. Opens. 30. 3 left long. Tightens. Open hairpin left of a finish.
Calm down, son. Calm down.
We had an amazing event. You deserve the win.
Woo! Get some! Not too bad for the second warm-up of the night. On a controller, no less. Without wheels and pedals. So, I've got 2 Elgato Stream Deck XLs on their way in. I'm scheduled to do an upgrade this week. Been saving up some ducats. Agonize over exactly what I wanted to do for the upgrade. Because my time's a little compressed right now. I thought about this PC that I'm gaming on tonight is coming up into the window for an upgrade. But I just was like, I just don't know if I have the time to do, this one's really due for a CPU. And I think I forgot to update my hardware panel tonight, but the PC I'm on is actually a 7th generation Core i7 and is really due for a CPU and motherboard upgrade. Hoping I can get away with leaving the RAM in it, but I was just like, I don't think I have time this week. And then I thought about, well, maybe I'll do a GPU and, well, I was thinking maybe I'd do a GPU upgrade, but doing so, Chivo! But doing a GPU upgrade, oh, that's the championship! Bazinga! Doing a GPU upgrade would have forced me to also do, it's weird how the fonts and everything in this looks so much like Forza Horizon. Nice. 2nd, 19th, 15th. Oh, those are the different championships. Okay. So I'm on to the final championship of this season. Yeah, I do not have hardcore damage on. Okay, okay, that was an upgrade. Yeah, this is what I bypassed last time, as I forgot. Oh no, we are definitely... What? Yeah, I kind of... When there's no penalty or cost to these things, I'm like, why don't you just set it so that it just happens? Like, your car should just be fully repaired at the end of each thing, you know? No, don't exit the repairs. Confirm these repairs. I just wanted to make sure it wouldn't cycle me into the next stage if I had done that. Okay, so those automatically happen. You can't really choose to bump engine progression. That's all based on your time on the track and your performance. What upgrades do I have available? I've already committed to 3. I don't have any more available as far as I can tell. Okay, I think I'm good to go on to the next stage. Not really anything for me to do there, right? It's just always kind of makes me unclear. This is 4 events. So yeah, my point of what I was saying about the upgrades is one of the upgrades I considered is I really want to go ahead and invest in a new set of wheel and pedals, but I always struggle a little bit with the fact that I don't always feel like I put enough. I love racing games and racing games as a genre. I often don't. I'm not always necessarily certain that I put in enough time to justify the cost all the time. No, I don't want to do the shakedown. Return to service area, yes. Repair vehicle tires, tune vehicle options. I just really want to know, like, what? Okay, that's the first stage. What? 148th? I don't know what that means. Okay, there's 6 events. That was the main thing that I wanted to check out. Alright, we're going to run one more event, then I'm going to go get my coffee. But I was definitely considering getting a new wheel and pedals, and I backed off of it because I was like, I don't know that, you know. I will say if I had not made that decision until after tonight, I would be getting wheel and pedals.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Feeling it now. Oh, except you held the brake too long. Dummy.
Into 1 left, extra long.
One thing that's always hard is you're not really certain exactly what this terrain feels like. And how the car's going to corner.
Into 1 right tightens. Opens. Extra long. Into 2 left. Extra long. Tightens 1. Into 2 right tightens.
It's hard to drive this car.
Into unseen.
It's hard to drive this style of racing, period.
Into 1 right tightens.
The hardest thing
Don't cut 6 left.
is when the car does get upset, you realize you made a mistake, is making the decision on
Into 3 right of a crest. 30.
what you're going to do to recover.
Keep right into 4 left.
Because
Opens
often
extra long.
the worst thing you can do is push too hard and they pull it back together
1 right.
and wind up making an even bigger error.
Into 5 left.
Constant tension between
6
pushing
right,
for
30,
speed,
unseen, hairpin right.
to maintain pace and position in the pack,
Opens.
with the risk of making a huge error.
6 right. 30. Open hairpin left.
I find that math to be most difficult in rally racing, and I mean I play Formula 1 racing
6
games
long,
and
over crest, sudden.
Grand Touring car racing games.
Tightens of a crest narrow.
The mental math this puts you through, like every inch of the way.
Into 2 left tightens. into 6 right.
Often more than humbling.
6 right, long. Opens, slow, 50, crest and unseen hairpin right. 30. Don't cut, 1 left of a narrow bridge.
Not cutting.
30. 3 left, and keep right into 1 left, don't cut. Into 4 right of a narrow bridge. Into 4 left of a crest, and 4 right, 2 left tightens. Unseen hairpin right, into hairpin left, into 2 right, into 1 left, into 1 right, into don't cut, 2 left, opens, into 2 right.
So ridiculous.
Into don't cut, 2 left, tightens of a narrow bridge.
So ridiculous.
2 right, 1 left. Opens long, 30. Caution crest and don't cut, 2 right, tightens of a narrow bridge.
And what really kills me is
2 right long, tightens 1.
It's like the difference between first and second, third in the stage can be
into 4 right over finish.
Right, how aggressively somebody takes like a 10-mile-per-hour turn. Eight seconds down, really?
Stage finished. Well done.
Really? Initially, it looked like I was second. It was actually fourth. Okay. It's not a bad start. It's for 1 stage out of 6. Playing this game also makes for like a really long night. Like I said, just it's exhausting. Like Chivo! Fue la prima. Catamarca Province, Argentina.
Starts into 6 left long, into caution, 5 right of a crest and narrow bridge, into 1 left tighten small cut.
That's the start of the race.
Good luck.
Alright, so I'm going to pause it here. I am going to go get my coffee. It's a necessary thing while playing this game. I will put you guys on the pause screen and I will be right back. Alright, everybody. We back. Let's get jiggy with it. Continue. Oh.
5, 4.
Alright, hopefully we won't hold the handbrake too long this time.
1, go. 6 left long, into caution, 5 right of a crest and narrow bridge, into 1 left tightens, small cut.
No,
30.
you read that wrong. I don't know why I was. For some reason, I was thinking the road was taking off to the left.
Tightens, into 5 left, into 2 right long, tightens, into 1 left long, opens.
Green's got a little bit more grip to it this time.
Into 3 left.
Oh no! Alright. I know. Please tell me. Okay. No! It gave me a DNF. Flippin' A. I was trying to grab it for a restart. Man, that's hardcore. Well, I'll be darned. Oh no, you can restart it. Okay. Okay. I was about to say, that would be some ish.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 left long, into caution, 5 right of a crest and narrow bridge, into 1 left tight.
Yeah, the angle of the pillars of the bridge just threw me off last time.
4 right tightens.
Woo!
Into 5 left.
It's a nasty little affair back there.
Into 2 right long, tightens. Into
As I
1
said,
left
oh,
long,
ooh, the course has more grip.
caution, tightens of a narrow bridge. Into 3 left. 30.
Eyes up,
Right
Guardian.
tightens.
Been playing too much
Into 2 left.
Destiny and Borderlands first-person shooters. Your racing skills
Into 3 right, don't cut.
not where they should be.
Into 3 left tightens. Into 4 right long, tightens, don't cut. Into 1 left tightens. Into 1 right long.
What bugs me is I smoked the first couple courses.
Into 3 left. Into don't cut, 1 right tightens.
5
Into 1
seconds down.
left tightens.
I'm 5 seconds down, man, but this night track is dorping me up.
30.
What is this?
2 right tightens. Into 3
Hey,
left
flash
tightens.
photography, people? Can we not take flash photography?
Into caution, don't cut, 3 right of a narrow bridge. Keep left of a 30 into 1 right tightens.
This is also not the best game for streaming because often I'm tempted to look down at the chat
Into
and
caution, 2 right long,
that could be
tightens of a narrow
fatal.
bridge.
Quite fatal.
2 right, don't cut. 50, unseen, open
But you
air
see
to
that the game, if you choose to let it, can be quite unforgiving. Okay, so the good thing is this is a dusty dirt track.
6 left long.
It's not that
50,
mud that you can hit and just slide all the way to infinity and right off the edge of the
6
track.
right of a crest, into narrow, 5 left.
This clouds are driving me bonkers.
Into 2 right tightens. Into 2 left, tightens 1. Into 2 right long, opens 30. 2 right long, tightens 1. Don't cut long. 50.
Championship is often decided at speeds of less than 10 miles per hour.
30. Keep left, into 6 right of a grid, into 1 left tightens. Into 2 right long. 30. 6 right, into 6 left. 30, caution, 2 left over crest
Time,
narrow.
good time. Ah, this mess.
Into 6 right, into caution, unseen, 1 left, tightens narrow.
Got news for you, Bubba. So this track has been unseen
Into
even
1
when you
right,
haven't been saying it.
30. 3 left long. Into don't cut.
Little
1
goat
right.
climb there. Over the rocks.
Opens. 4 right long.
Really pushing it hard in this last segment. Might be pushing it too hard.
Into 2 right long. Tightens 1.
No, 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 no. Woo.
Opens. 3 long. Into don't cut. Open hairpin left. 50 over finish.
Took a number of risks there. Did any of them pay off?
You just did the fastest time in that stage.
Woo! Upload me to RaceNet, baby. Willa Prima. I was about to say, not a lot of people driving the Lancia Fulvius. Not a lot of the AI. Puts me in second in the championship. That moves me up 2 positions, if I'm not mistaken. I should now have some repair time. Chivo! Good short route, 2 miles, less than 2 miles. Yes, let's repair the vehicle. I've got 30 minutes total. What? Let's do a standard repair. No sense in risking having to fully replace a part with by a quick fix. So as long as we stay within the maintenance window, we'll do standard fixes on these parts, on the bodywork and the radiator. Although I will say, when I push for time, I will bypass the bodywork. So it is not as impacting as some of the control systems and whatnot. Oh yes, let's confirm. Alright, it's fine. I'm not worried about, my event. Those are my event standings. Alright, let's get this.
Start 60, bumps into 4 right, 30, 1 right long opens. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 60 bump, into 4 right, 30.
Crowd, this dirt's more packed in now, I think.
Opens.
Gotta be careful, because I think this is going to be the fastest stage yet.
Into 3 left, don't cut. And...
But be aggressive, make that time. Make that time, boy.
50. Slow, 4 right of a crest long, tightens toe.
Slow 4
into
right.
2 left. Opens 30. 6 left of a crest, 50.
Really? Surprised at my time.
Unseen 2 right. Into 3 left, don't cut. Into unseen 2 right, small cut.
No, 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 no.
Into 2 left, long, tightens. Into 2 right, long. Opens,
Nope.
tightens, hairpin right.
Oh.
Tightens. Into 1 left, tightens. Opens long. Into turn, 1 right, don't cut.
You're getting it back. You're getting it back. Stay in
Into
it.
2 left, long, tightens. Opens. Into 2 left, long, tightens 1. Into 1 right, long, tightens hairpin right. 30. 1 left, long. Into 6 left, sudden hairpin right. Opens. 4 right long of a crest bump. Caution 30. 1 right. Into hairpin left. Into 6 right. Keep left over 50. 4 right narrow. 30. 3 left of a bump. Into 2 right. 20. 1 right long tightens.
Come on.
Into 5 left. Into 4
Barely
right
missed
of a
that
crest.
piece of rock that was
Hairpin left.
sticking out.
Into 4 right long of a crest. Into 2 left long, tightens of a crest, over finish. 30 of a jumps. Caution, 4 left. To stop.
Come on, get out, get out.
Well done.
I was looking at my time. I didn't realize the game would just let you totally off-road on the track like that on the approach to the Marshall.
That stage was tough, but it felt fast.
Oof, 5th? I'm getting good finishes, but I'm knocking it out of the park. Still in 3rd for the overall event. Angry because I feel like I'm like just within a few seconds of, a couple seconds, split seconds of banging home the win. Chivo! Camino de Acantilados y Rocas. I didn't see. I missed that. I'm going right back into
30.
it.
4 left opens 50. Keep right of a jump, maybe. Into 6 left. Good luck.
Maybe?
5, 4,
Maybe?
2,
Come on, bruh.
1,
Go!
34 left opens 50. Keep right of a jump, maybe. Into 6 left. 30. Slow 4 left. Into unseen 1 right. Opens. Keep right over 80. Unseen 4 left. 30. 5 left. 60 over bumps. Caution. 1 left. Unseen. Into unseen hairpin right narrow. Into 5 left. 30, 4 right, into 3 left, into 2 right tightens, 30, cut, 3 left long tightens, into hairpin left, unseen. Keep left over 30, caution don't cut, 4 right, 4 left, into unseen, 1 right small cut, 4 left, keep right over 30, caution unseen, hairpin left.
Man, I was caught a bad break on that.
Opens into 4 right, into unseen, open hairpin left. Opens
Got a bad bounce of the ball.
into open hairpin right. Opens into 3 right of a crest, into 4 left, into 1 right tightens. Keep right of a 30.
I don't know how I recover from that or even if it's feasible. Best thing I can do now is just continue to erase it out and just try to maintain.
Into 5 left, into 4 right.
Minimize the damage.
Into 4 left long bumpy, 30. Slow 2 right long, tightens into open hairpin left.
Car is not cornering the way I need it to. I'm not sure if
Into
that's
4 right over bump.
damage or...
Into caution, 5 left, 30 over bad bumps, unseen hairpin right.
or road material. Jesus, this is a long stage. I'm not even halfway through.
30. 6 right, 50. Caution, keep right, don't cut 5 left. 30. Crest and 1 left long, tightens, hairpin left.
17 seconds down, I'm in 19th. Ridiculous.
Into 5 right, into don't cut 5 left, into 1 right. Keep left of a crest bump, into 1 right tightens. 50 over bumps.
Oh, come on, come on, come on! What the?
50 over bumps. 2 left.
9-second penalty. I'm gonna restart that. Problem is, restarting is not a... Oh, I only have 3 restarts. Oh, I didn't realize your restarts are during the whole event. So throughout the 6 stages, I only have 3 restarts remaining.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I think this is stage 4, though.
34 left, opens 50. Keep right of a jump maybe, into 6 left, 30.
One of the things I have to weigh is now at this time of night, I am
unseen 1 right.
definitely starting to feel the impacts of being tired. And what do they tell you, that driving tired is
Right over 80. Unseen 4 left.
same as having
30,
had, you know, I don't know,
left.
a bunch of drinks or something. So I'm definitely starting to
60 over
feel
bumps, caution,
that.
1 left, unseen.
And so choosing to restart, that's what I say, it's not always...
Into unseen hairpin right narrow.
Oh, man!
Into 5 left. 30. 4 right. Into 3 left.
Just having to go back
Into 2 right.
to replay a stage definitely burns some endurance. And sometimes will just mean that I will just coil myself up to make an even bigger mistake
Cut. 3 left long tightens.
in a later
Into
stage
hairpin left, unseen.
due to being tired.
Keep left of a 30. Caution, don't cut. 4 right. 4 left. Into unseen, 1 right, small cut. 4 left. Keep right.
Where you two-wheeled last time.
Unseen hairpin left.
So at least that didn't happen again.
Into unseen hairpin right.
I think this is part of the problem. Is I look up, I see my time, I'm like, I'm in 19th, and I
into unseen
wind up pushing it too hard.
Opens. Into open hairpin right. Opens. Into 3 right of a crest. Into 4 left. Into 1 right tightens. Keep right of a 30. 3 left long, tightens 2. Opens over crest. Into 5 left, into 4 right. Into 4 left long, bumpy, 30.
Bumpy, you don't say.
Slow 2 right long, tightens into open hairpin left.
Jeez.
Into 4 right over bump. Into caution, 5 left, 30 over bad bumps, unseen hairpin right.
Great. Oh, that sounds awesome. So glad I memorized that whole sequence
30.
the first time you said it.
6 right, 50. Caution, keep right, don't cut 5 left. 30. Crest and 1 left long, tightens, hairpin left.
Jeez. My time was horrible on this stage, and I haven't even really made a mistake.
Into 5 right, into don't cut 5 left.
Like I was just 19th last round after all the screw-ups I'd done.
30, keep left of a crest bump, into 1 right tightens. 50 over bumps, 2 left, tightens. 30. 3 left, 30. Turn unseen, 2 right. Keep right over 50, 1 left tightens. 30. 5 right long, opens 80. Bumps and jump, into 6 left. Into slow, 6 right, very long of a crest, tightens, hairpin right, don't cut. .50. Crest, and 3 left small cut, into 4 right.
That's what happens when you start predicting where you think the track will naturally go and not listening to the navigator.
50. Turn 4 left long, tightens. 30. Keep right of a junction. Into 4 left. And don't cut 3 left. Into 1 right. Into 6 left, 50. 6 right, 30. 3 left, very long, opens, tightens 1. 50. 5 right, into 4 left. 4 right over finish, opens 30 to stop.
26 seconds down. Ugh. On a run with no errors, really.
That stage was tough, but it felt fast.
Finished 18th. So bad. Between 5th in the championship, or 5th in this event. Oh, really? What? I did not even catch that was A, the end of the championships, and B, that I podiumed. Alright, well, cool. We'll take that. What's next? New England. Or the Clubman Cup or whatever. I guess Rallycross. Okay, so Rallycross is the kind of made-up racing events that they do for those who missed that solitude of playing career rally. And I'm hoping that this coffee kicks in. Just trying to catch my second wind here. Alright, I guess for now we will continue on in the career rally. One thing that I'm not entirely clear on is I forget. Okay, here you go. What is the store? Purchase and maintain vehicles.
In the garage, you can view the vehicles that you own, take a test drive, or buy and sell the cars that are available to you.
Definitely gonna be swapping cars. But you can also purchase a vehicle. Gonna go with purchase a vehicle. Oh, the problem is I don't remember what class I'm in. Okay, forward H1. Arc Super 1600S. Now, I don't even remember how to get back. So how do we get back to? So, I don't understand how these cars are arranged. Also didn't realize you could take them on a test drive. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know how to get back to them. And what it looks like when you want to buy one of their vehicles. So the question is, can I buy this car? My other worry is that I'll spend the money and buy this thing, and then because of the class that it's in, it'll be like a very long time before I'm actually ready to use it. I know it's all-wheel drive and it'll let me drive it on this track, but I just don't know if the setup is that you have a lot more races to be in of whatever given type. Until something hits. I keep wanting this blasted coffee to kick in. Okay. So at the risk that I may not be able to, it's hard for me to understand what my progression model is and where exactly and when exactly I would be able to use this. RX Super 1600S, Ford Escort Mark II, Opel Corsa Super 1600, Lancia Fulvia HF. Ah, didn't realize it had multiple skins to it. Alright, we'll go with that one. We'll go with that car. Alright. I don't even know exactly, like, so this is what I gotta see is Got more money just for coming back. Alright, I'll take it. So I can use this. Cool. And this feels like it's a Forza Horizon thing, the slow pan of the different terrain that you're about to have to go through. Alright.
Starts 6 left 50. Good luck. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 left 50.
There's a back end of the thing, so eating up.
5 left. Into 6 right of a crest, extra long.
This thing is way faster.
Turn 3 left uphill. 90. Middle of a crest, jump into 4 right long.
And I can't believe these are the vehicles.
120. Jump. 5 left long.
All right, here we go.
Opens of a jump. Slow 6 right of a crest, extra long, tightens into turn 1 left.
Just so used to not driving anything but that Lancia. Come on, man, there's no way that I'm down 15 seconds? Come on!
50. 6 left. And flat right of a crest, 200.
I don't understand how that's even possible.
4 right long, opens 100.
I did not really understand what was going on here. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't.
Long, into turn unseen, very tight hairpin right.
I don't know, it seemed like...
80. 6 left.
What?
Opens 70 over crest. Caution. Turn
What?
5 left over crest.
Come on, come on, come on. What the hell is that? Ah, man. That was definitely me being just overly tired.
Opens 80 over crest. 5 right.
I don't remember my navigator ever saying like right or anything.
Opens 20. Turn 1 left long over double junction.
No. Go. I'm derping this event up. I might just have to
80.
just
Turn
accept.
2 left.
But this run at least will be a bad run.
Into 3 right long. 20, turn 1 right.
It's screwing me up because you're saying 3 right, but it's clearly a left going up there. And I know his problem is he's commenting like way ahead.
100.
Oh, I know. The last thing I heard was something up here that it's raining somewhere up here.
Turn 1 left. 50.
Car's doing well. I can't blame it on the new car. It's
5
definitely
right.
me screwing
Into 5
on
left.
this.
Opens of a crest.
Mess
80.
stuff up.
Cut 5 right. Into 6 left over crest long.
Yeah, I don't feel good about this run at all.
50 over kink. 5 right. Into 6 left. Keep middle of a crest. Into caution 4 right.
Come on.
Opens of a crest.
God, how am I down 47 seconds? Like, that doesn't even seem
Stay middle over
feasible.
180. 4 right long. Into 3 left. Extra long. Tightens 2 past junction. Into 4 right. Into 6 left, opens over crests, extra long, tightens 4. Into 6 right, 50. 6 left, 50. 6 left over crest, extra long,
Just like,
tightens.
got to the point like I couldn't see a thing.
Over finish. 6 right to stop. That stage was tough, but it felt fast.
I don't even understand how that's like that makes no sense. Alright, well, I'm gonna step away for a second and take a quick break, and I will be right back. Alright, video games. Let's go. A little bit longer of a break than I had planned. Oof, 4 miles. Skirt! Nighttime.
Start 6 left, extra long, keep in of a crest into 6 right of a crest, jump. Good luck.
So this is now the most modern vehicle that I have. The trunk is all bent up from previous damage. I bought it used.
1, go. 6 left, extra long. Keep in of a crest into 6 right of a crest, jump. 100.
Car's wicked fast though.
Turn unseen.
Don't really know if I was ready for it.
Opens 100. 6 left.
I have to keep it quiet. I'm trying to focus on the drive.
4 right, extra long of a crest. 50. Keep middle of a crest.
What?
Into 6 left long.
Why did the car seem like it wouldn't turn?
Into 6 right.
It's really weird.
Slow 70, turn unseen, hairpin right, don't cut. Opens of a crest, 50. 4 left.
Man, this thing
30.
this may have been the wrong thing to do.
Keep right of a big jump, 80. Keep middle of a jumps into 6 right. Into slow, 5 left long of a crest, tightens 3 over very narrow bridge. Into 4 left long, opens 30.
Not quite sure
Opens
why
of
the
a crest,
format has
100.
changed. And
Over
now instead of like a pack of
crest,
people,
4 left.
like it's just 3 of us. Like I don't get that.
50.
I definitely lost the mission on when I registered for the race, whether or not there was something different
6 left.
about the whole
opens of a
setup.
crest, into 4 right tightens.
I'll tell you what though,
Into
definitely going to be
left long,
signing up for a
opens 50.
new wheel. And oh no, he rolls the car. I think I'm going to keep going. I think I just need to get out of this. This whole thing is not good.
Don't cut. 3 left.
Don't cut.
Into 6 right. And 6 left.
How am I down? Like I don't understand. It doesn't seem.
Cut. 5 right.
It seems impossible for me to be 24 seconds down.
30. Middle of a jump. Into 5 right long. Tightens 4 long.
I spent good money on this car too. Like I don't get it.
Opens 50. 4 right of a crest. Opens. Keep middle of a crest.
I also don't know. Did I just
Opens of a crest.
Oh snap!
4 left of a crest. $150.
Like I don't understand what kind of event I entered where there's only 3 people. I don't understand how I'm so down on time.
4 left. Into 3 right. Caution. Tightens turn 2.
I know this vehicle's used, but it seems
Into
like
3 left. Opens long. Stay middle over 200.
seems like there's something that I missed.
6 right.
And like I said, I know I was exhausted. I may have not repaired the vehicle after I bought it used or something like that.
Middle of a jump. 50. 5 left of a crest long.
It is definitely not performing as well as the Lancia.
120. Slow turn. Tight hairpin right. Don't cut.
Don't
80.
get so excited, dude. freaking me out. Oh, you missed it.
Unseen, tight hairpin left.
Come on.
80.
Oh, you just need to flip-de-do, man. Oh, wrong direction.
6 left. 50.
This is about as horrible as it gets. Come on, come on.
6 right of a crest jump. 50.
I'm just trying to finish this out. I'm going to exit the championship and then figure out what the kale is going on. Retire from the event and like I literally don't know what the hell is going on.
Good, but let's check the times.
Yeah, you think? Dude! 30th. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't understand why. Maybe it's just because I was doing so horribly that it only showed like the 3 people I was closest to or something. Yeah, let's retire from the event. I'm doing something apparently horrifically wrong here. I still got research done. Okay, championship recap. What is going on? So I did, hold on, I did finish 1 season. Okay, so I'm into the 2nd season. Okay. So I got my 2nd season off to just a horrible start. No, I don't want to quit. I want to... Got lots of money. I think that's what I think what I did was, standard fix items repair the damaged part. These repairs may take longer to complete. Part will be replaced completely. Body work. I think what I did was I bought this thing used. And I think I missed some major damage. That I should have repaired. Historic H2 engine and upgrades. Oh, do that right now. You got plenty of cash, dude. Don't be stingy. Like, what were you thinking? Brakes durability? Hell yeah. Suspension durability. Don't tell me about my low battery. Don't tell me about my low battery. Do that. Alright. Now let's get on it. Let's see if things change. Spain. España. And all these stages are getting longer. Definitely gonna have to reconsider living my best life playing this game late at night. Like, some games you just can't do that with. Alright, let's see if we can make something out of ourselves. It looks like that rear got repaired. Alright, let's start. Yeah, I don't know. It look. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the tape.
5 right into don't cut, 3 left tightens, into 4 right.
Because I swear that back end was twisted up like that when I bought the thing. I wonder if you buy these things used and they have damage.
5, 4.
And I just didn't repair it and just rolled into the first championship.
Go. 300. 5 right into don't cut, 3 left tightens. Into 4 right.
No.
Into cut, 3 left. Into 2 right tightens.
This is
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I mean, the only thing I've driven is that Lancia. I guess I just gotta get used to a different handling model.
Don't cut, 3 left tightens.
Settle down here and start figuring things out.
Into cut, 3 left. Into 2 right tightens. Into 6 left. Into 6 right long, opens 30. Keep right into 2 left tightens. Into 3 right. Into 5 left, small cut. Into 5 right long of a crest, into early 5 left of a crest, opens 50. 1 right long.
Man, you've got a lot to figure out.
Opens. Into early 4 left, opens and tightens, 4 left, very long, 80.
I don't know that I can hold on to this.
2 right, small cut, and 3 right cut.
Man, it kills me that there's the only thing you can do is, I wonder if I have flashbacks turned off.
3 left long tightens, keep right over 80.
Probably need flashbacks turned on. I bet you have them turned off.
Flat left, 150. 6 left, 50. 4 right, open
19
6.
seconds off already.
Extra long, tightens over crest at pole. 4 left, extra long, opens 6, 60.
No.
Flat right, 50, 3 left long.
Like I said, I'm just gonna have to work at it.
Into
The only thing I can think is that just the opening, the first stages in the Lancia, I just kind of naturally acclimated to, and now
4 left long tightens.
just hitting.
Into 6 right long of a crest, low 30, 1 right long tightens.
Some new stuff where I'm gonna have to work.
And
Figure out the game, figure out the driving model, figure out the physics model.
100.
Get used to this car.
3 left long, opens and tightens.
Pay
Into 5
attention to
right,
the navigator.
30. 2 right tightens. Into 6 left. Into 5 right, small cut. Into 5 left tightens. Into 5 right long, narrow, 30. 4 left. Opens 6, extra long, 30. 5 right of a crest.
They just need to tweak the difficulty model
Keep
too,
left of a 30. 4
so I can
right,
get a
small
better
cut.
handle of this.
Into 3 left tightens. 100. 6 right, 150. 6 right, 30. Don't cut, 3 left tightens. Into 4 right, very long. Opens. Into 5 left long. Right long, into 4 left, extra long, opens, into 5 right, extra long, opens, into 6 left, into 6 right long, into 4 left, extra long, opens, keep middle of a 30, 6 left, into 5 right, extra long, tightens, 100.
No.
Into 4 left long, tightens. Into 4 right, 80. Flat right of a crest.
Woo!
5 left, 40. 3 left, tightens. Into 3 right. Into 5 left long.
It's like there's just no grip.
6 left, caution 30. 3 right, tightens. Opens 6 long, 30. 2 left long, tightens. Into 3 right, tightens over finish. 2 left long, tightens. Into 3 right, tightens over finish.
Vehicle spins out too much.
50 to stop.
Well, I may just have to, may just take a horrible season for me to get things nailed down.
Stage finished. Well done.
Alright, we're definitely going to put in one more. I'm pretty toasted. Tomorrow night, I'm actually going to take a day off from gaming, which I actually really don't like. Because I really, as you can clearly see, I actually need to put some time in on this game. Options, game settings. Hardcore damage is off. Assists. What is clutch override? Anti-lock braking system. Off throttle braking. Off throttle. I don't know what that means. Launch control. Time control braking. Camera field of view. Widen that up. Co-driver calls. Let's make him a little earlier. Cockpit driver and wheel. Resume countdown. Subtitles. Units. Goes visible. Okay. Was that me? I find myself now, since I'm digging through here already anyway. Let's bump up the multi-sample. And then start tweaking it a little bit.
Starts 50, 6 left 30.
I don't want to hear another word about your pay, because you can't pay nothing.
Alright. See what it do.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. 56 left 30. 3 right opens, 6 long, into 1 left long. Into 3 right tightens. 50. 2 left long. 50. 4 right long. Into big cut, 5 left. Into 5 right long. Opens of a crest into 5 left. Extra long. Into big cut, 5 right.
Oh
60.
no! Straighten it up.
6 left.
Oh,
Opens
come
30.
on!
6 left into 5 right tightens. 50. 6 left. 150.
What is
5
up
left,
with you being
extra
horrible?
long. Into 6 right. Into cut. 5 left long. Opens 100. 6
Oh!
left, 50.
Come on.
6 left over crest, slow 50, 2 right. Into 2 left long. Into 3 right. 4 left.
Nice drag turn there.
Into 6 right, extra long of a crest, 60.
No. Recover the vehicle.
Into 6 right, extra long of a crest, 60. 6 left long, tightens 4.
We're gonna need to take some time off stream to work on
Into
this.
6 right. Keep left over 30, 3 right tightens. Into 4 left long, into caution, 3 right long, tightens 2. 100. 3 left. 30. 2 right long, opens of a crest, 30.
Okay, what the cluck?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 56 left, 30. 3 right.
I probably need to
opens,
take some
6
time
long,
tuning
into 1 left
this
long.
thing to my preferences too. I don't understand, like... I'm trying to decide what I want to do here, because this is just not happening. I'm going to retire from this event too. Like, I need some time to make some tuning runs or something. This is just stinky poo. Ugh. Okay. Can I quit out of the championships? Career rally, rally cross. Like, I just need AI challenge. What, eligible? Nope. The point is that I need time. Bought the upgrades. I think I need to spend some time tuning, and I need to spend some time doing the reconnaissance laps. Why are you giving me the night track? I think one of the things that I am bad about is I am used to... Well, I guess what I like is I like racing games that I just intuitively map to. I don't really like having to work at them. So when I encounter adversity, I'm just not good about, like, backing it out and, like, really working at it to figure out, like, well, what do I really need to do better? Okay, let's skip that. Well, one of the things you need to do is you need to put down time. So the vehicle's fine, right? Let's see what we need to do here. Tires. Gravel base stages. Do we know anything about championship standings? Event details. Bondi Forest. Night clear dry surface. We got gravel, medium gravel, and smooth asphalt. That is pretty much as close to a track ride as you're going to get. So I think we would want to be on the softs. Right. Lower is where rates are increased. Number of spare tires can be used for a roadside repair in case of a puncture. Note that each spare tire adds weight to the vehicle. Okay, this is fine. Tune vehicle. Oof. Let's go through all this like we used to do back in the day. Throw in on the front, increase stability at the cost of responsiveness. The vehicle's overly snappy. I need it to stabilize. I need to... Definitely need to tow in. We have to understeer. Tow out on the front increases turn in. It's vague steering, right? Negative camber improves cornering grip but reduces straight line action. I'm fine. The vehicle's fast enough in a straight line. Removing camber will reduce cornering grip but increase straight line traction. Positive camber will reduce steering effort but overall grip may be reduced. What? Yes, I need a... I mean, what would be bad about the wheels just being straight up and down? Okay. Brakes. Wheels lock. I definitely feel like the wheels are locking up. Low brake strength can make braking feel vague, but should reduce the chances of the wheels locking up. Let's, braking force. Reduce it a tad. Rear bias brakes can reduce understeer because oversteer under heavy braking. And usually I prefer oversteer, but this vehicle feels like it's way too squirrely in the rear. So I want to front bias the brakes a little bit more, I think. Differential. High lock percentage will improve straight line traction, although it may induce oversteer, particularly in low grip conditions. So I don't want that. Improve traction under braking, but may induce understeer on corner. I'm fine with that. I think I'm going to leave that like it is. Having it too high may induce understeer. I think it's fine the way it is. So I may have... so my iPad just shut down. So I've lost my ability to observe. So I'm going to tune into the stream. What is that? So I'm just going to tune into the chat right now. hopefully the live stream will keep running. Haven't had to use my phone for observation for a long time. I usually use a laptop, but it was locking up the other night. So, okay, I'm not going to mess with gearing. Add stability, but absorption of bumps can be reduced. Let's firm it up. Springs. Soft springs will reduce body stability. Let's firm those up a tad. We'll allow more roll. Okay, let us give that a whirl. Now, I guess what I don't know is, I worry a little bit about is if I do a shakedown. What I don't know about a shakedown is if you do a shakedown, does that suck up? I don't know if it sucks up sage time.
3, 2, 1, go.
What?
60 over crest into 4 right long tightens into keep left over crest.
So we're gonna do.
Caution 30, 5 right long tightens. 3
I
over
still
crest.
feel like the vehicle's just still way oversteering.
60 over narrow bridge, 4 right into 5 left over.
What in the flock? I guess I can continue because I can
Into
just.
5 left over crest, very long tightens into 6 right over crest.
I don't know why it's giving you a penalty. A shakedown should be an untimed event.
30,
Yeah, the thing is still too squirrely.
5 left, 30, 5 right, tightens 3 long,
Can't see jack through here.
into 4 left over crest,
I'm just not getting this ride down.
into 5 left over dip, into jump, 30 over bumps to long crest, 30, 5 left, into 5 right long tightens,
This is no good.
into 5 left over crest, into 5 right, to stop, well done.
Not quite certain what that. I guess it gives you just enough time. It gives you just enough time to kind of get a feel for the track. Ooh. But yeah, but it does. But you do run the risk of damaging the vehicle. Yep, confirm the repairs. That takes up almost all my time. But it does give me enough of a sense for how my tuning impacts. Like I said, I mean, it still feels like it's oversteering. Toe in. I'm just going to keep trying to wean the oversteer out of this thing. The risk is always that you carry it too far and then the thing just is unresponsive on rough terrain. Alright, I guess that's all I can do. Well, thanks so much, everybody, for joining in on the live stream. Like I said, I am going to take tomorrow night off. And then, I'm not sure if I don't know if I'll be back Thursday or Friday. The next regularly scheduled stream is Saturday. So actually, I'll probably be back on. Probably the next time I'll be back on it will be Friday. I think I'm gonna be take a day off from gaming tomorrow, and then Thursday will be. I'll probably do a local game capture. And then Friday, Nostradamus and I will be back on for some more Borderlands. So I apologize. It's taking me a while to pull my thoughts together. It's really late at night, and I've been up for a very long time. So thanks so much, everybody, for joining in on the live stream tonight. I apologize. This latter hour has been completely derpy. As I encountered some significant challenges rolling into the second season. I've definitely got some additional work to do, but I appreciate you guys sticking with it, and if you are watching the archive version of this on the YouTube channel, I appreciate you as well. Please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can just be notified whenever I post new content. Until next time, happy hunting, take care of yourselves, stay safe out there, play the games that you like, and stream the games that you love. Once again, my name has been Anecdotes from GearWorks.com and the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube, as well as the Rounding Off Infinity gaming channel on YouTube. That's going to do it for me. Good night, good luck, and good gaming. I'm out.